then Obi-Wan Kenobi goes, "You don't have to see his identification.
You don't have to see his identification.
Move along."
Move along.
Hey, are you guys going to the homecoming dance? Yeah, I didn't think so.
Watch where you go, you retard.
I'm not a retard.
Yeah. Then why are you in special ed?
'Cause that's where they put me.
Yeah, with him.
Meatballs, meatballs. Hi, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
Hi. If I was on the football team, that guy wouldn't make fun of me.
If you were on the football team, he'd make fun of you, and the whole team would do a dog pile on you in the showers.
Really?
Yeah, jocks are weird.
Hey, isn't that Patty's sister?
Oh yeah. They said she was out of school because she's sick.
Yeah, sick with morning sickness. Whenever my mom's had a baby, she's gotten morning sickness. That's what ladies get when they're pregnant.
What do?
They throw up.
So, that means that she's had sex.
Usually how it works.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I crush your Twinkies?
What'd you do that for?
What are you gonna do? Go cry to your sister, Sam Rear?
No. No, I'm not. Mr. Kaucheski, Alan smashed my Twinkies.
God, you're such a queer.
Alan, don't you have anything better to do than bother Mr. Weir?
Yes, sir. You see, I was just leaning over to talk to him, and I accidentally crushed his Twinkies.
Well then, why don't you do the nice thing and go buy him some new ones?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Kaucheski. So, if her sister's not married, then who got her pregnant?
Could be anybody. People have sex every time they go out on a date.
Where'd you hear that?
Don't you watch movies? It always happens.
I went on a date once and I didn't have sex.
You went out on a date?
Yeah, I took a girl from Sunday school to a church picnic.
Bill, real dates don't have the word church in them.
My mom said it was a date.
Look, all I know is when people go out on dates that don't have anything to do with Sunday school, they have sex.
People don't have sex after the homecoming dance, do they?
Sure they do.
Everybody who goes to the homecoming dance has sex?
Yep.
Your Twinkies, weird. That's for telling on me. And all I can say is you better watch your ass in gym class today.
Why do you let him do that to you? You're taller than him.
Well, I don't see you doing anything.
My dad tells me to stay out of fights that don't affect me directly.
Well, it'd sure be nice if you guys backed me up once in a while. I mean, my sister does, and she's a girl.
Hey, Sam. There's Cindy Sanders.
Oh, man.
Uh-oh. Incoming.
Oh, my God.
Hi. Is this your jacket?
Yeah.
You left it in science. I didn't want to get all dirty.
Oh, thanks, Cindy.
Sam, she brought you your jacket. Science is on the other side of the building. You know what this means, don't you?
Really? Do you think?
No way. She's too pretty.
That doesn't mean anything. Miss Piggy's in love with Kermit and she's pretty.
You're weird, Bill.
Well, Cindy was in my sister's ballet class. I even told her she danced good after her recital once. She said thanks. I wonder if she has a date for the homecoming dance.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
I'm sorry, I'm late for biochem.
Okay.
You don't know my name, do you?
Is it New Paltz?
I should just kick your ass. How do you go to a party? and-
Amelia Ritter. But you prefer Amy. You're from Orinda. Your father's into commercial real estate. And your mother's 10 years sober.
What's my major?
Trombone?
Really?
I remember something about a trombone.
Tu país, el amor, la jolie,
French. Your major's French.
Oui, and yours?
Mine? I don't have one.
You haven't declared.
I don't go to school.
You're kidding.
No.
Where did he go to?
William Taft Elementary.
Seriously, you're not like 15 years old or anything.
No. You're not like 15 years old, are you?
No, so what do you do?
I'm an entrepreneur.
You're unemployed.
I wouldn't say that.
What would he say?
That I'm an entrepreneur.
What was the latest preneur?
Well, I founded this internet company that let folks download and share music for free.
Kind of like Napster.
Exactly like Napster.
What do you mean?
I founded Napster.
Sean Parker founded Napster.
Nice to meet you.
You're Sean Parker?
Aha! The shoes on the other
Foot.
table, which is turned.
I just slept with Sean Parker.
You just slept on Sean Parker.
You're a zillionaire.
Not technically.
What would he say?
Broke. There's not a lot of money in free music, especially when you're being sued by everyone who's ever been to the Grammys.
This is blowing my mind.
I appreciate that.
I have to hop in the shower and get ready for class.
Biochem, whose major's French, and your name's Amy.
You passed.
I'm a hard worker.
There's juice or anything else you can find. Help yourself.
You mind if I check my email?
Go ahead.
Amy. Jesus. Amy,
Yeah?
can you come out here?
Just a second.
There's a snake in here, Amy.
What? Where?
Okay, there isn't a snake in here. But I need to ask you something.
Are you kidding me? I could have been killed.
How?
By running too fast and getting twisted in the current? What do you need to ask me?
I went to check my email, and there's this site on your computer.
After you knocked out last night, I went on the Facebook.
What is that?
The Facebook, New Pulse has had it like for 2 weeks now. It's really awesome. It's freakishly addictive. I'm on this thing like 5 times a day.
You mind if I grab a piece of paper and pen?
Go ahead.
I just need to find you. Mark Zuckerberg.
No, forget it. It's too risky. I'm done doing that shit.
You always say that, the same thing every time. Never again. I'm through. Too risky.
I know, that's what I always say. I'm always right, too, but...
But you forget about it in a day or two.
Yeah, well, the days of me forgetting are over, and the days of me remembering have just begun.
You know what you sound like when you go on like this?
I sound like a sensible fucking man is what I sound like.
You sound like a duck. Quack, 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 quack.
Yeah, we'll take off, because you're never going to have to hear about it again. Because since I'm never going to do it again, you're never going to have to hear me quack about it. I'm never going to do it again.
After tonight?
Correct. I'll go all tonight to quack.
Can I get anybody any more coffee?
Oh, yes, thank you.
I'm doing fine. Look, the way it's been going, we're taking the same fucking risk as we are a bank. Even more of a risk. Banks are easier. Federal banks are insured. They shouldn't even still stop you in any way doing a robbery. I heard about this one guy who walked into a bank with one of them portable phones, handed the phone to the teller. The guy on the line told the teller that if he didn't give him all the money, he was going to kill his daughter.
Did it work?
Fucking A, it worked. That's what I'm talking about. Knucklehead walked into a bank with a telephone. Not a pistol, not a shotgun, but a fucking phone. Cleans the place out. Doesn't have to lift a bloody finger.
Did they hurt the little girl?
I don't. The point never was. The point of the story is not the little girl. The point of the story is that they robbed a bank with a phone.
You want to rob banks?
No. All those guys are going down the same path anyway. Either dead or serving 20.
So you don't want to be a bank robber.
No.
Then what? No more liquor stores?
What have we been talking about? Yeah, no more liquor stores. Besides, I didn't think it was it used to be. Too many foreigners, Vietnamese, Koreans, they don't understand like English. Tell them to open up the register, they don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Make it too personal. We keep on, they're gonna make us kill one of them goofy motherfuckers.
I'm not going to kill anybody.
I don't want to kill anybody either. But the way things have been going, they're gonna put us in a situation where it's either us or them. Besides, if it's not the Gooks, it's the Jews been running the place for 15 fucking generations. You got Grandpa Irvin sitting behind the counter with a Magnum. Try walking in one of there with a portable phone, sticking them up. See how far it gets you. Fucking forget it. Wow.
Well, then what? Day jobs?
Not in this life.
Then what then?
Garçon, coffee. This place.
What's on these boys?
Here. It's a coffee shop.
Yeah. And what's the matter with that? Nobody even wants to run restaurants. Why not? Gas stations, liquor stores, banks. You get your head blown up trying to stick with one of them. Restaurants, on the other hand, catch them with their pants down. They're not expecting to get robbed. Not as expected.
But in a place like this, you could really cut down on the hero factor.
Correct. Just like the banks, these places are insured. Why should they give a fuck? Manager doesn't give a fuck. He's just trying to get you in now before you start plugging diners. Waitress, fat chance she's gonna take a bulk for the register. Some wetback busboy making $1.50 an hour really gonna give a fuck if you steal from the owner? Customers don't know what the hell's going on. 1 minute they're shoving their face with a dent for omelet, the next they got a gun in their mouth. See, I got the idea last store stuck up. Remember all the people that start coming in?
Yeah.
There, you got the idea to start taking their wallets.
Uh-huh.
That was a good idea.
Thanks.
We made more money from the wallets than in the register.
Yes, we did.
A lot of people come to restaurants.
A lot of wallets.
Very smart, huh?
Pretty smart. I'm ready. Let's go right here, right now.
Same as before. Your crowd control, I'll handle the employees.
Got it. I love you, Pumpkin.
I love you, honey bunny. Everybody be cool, this is a robbery!
Any of you motherfucking pricks, move and I'll kill every one of you motherfuckers! You got that?
Let me ask you guys something. What happens on Monday? I'm assuming we're friends, right? We're doing things together, we're talking about stuff, we've broken the law together. I think we can consider ourselves friends. I think of you guys as my friends anyway. Am I wrong?
No.
So, on Monday, what happens?
Are we still friends, you mean? If we're friends now, that is.
You see what I get for getting a dork high? The guy gets philosophical.
The truth? No.
With all of us, or just John?
With neither of you. And neither of you with me either.
That's real nice.
Be honest, Andy. On Monday, if Brian came up to you in SA Hall, what would you do? You're there with all the sports. I know exactly what you'd do. You'd say hi to him, and when he'd left, you'd cut him up, so that your friends wouldn't think you really liked him.
No way.
Okay, so what would happen if I went up to you?
Same thing.
You're such a bitch.
Because I'm telling the truth? That makes me a bitch.
No, because you know how shitty that is to do to someone. You admit it and you aren't strong enough to tell your friends to fuck off and let you be friends with who you want.
And what about you? Why didn't you take Allison to one of your freak parties? Take Brian out to the parking lot at lunch to get high. Or Andy for that matter, or me. What would your friends say if they saw you and me walking down the hall together? They'd laugh their asses off. You'd cut me up. You'd probably say I was doing it with you, so that they'd forgive you for being with me. Am I correct?
Okay, well, I assume Allison and I are better people than you guys. Would you do that?
I don't really have any friends.
If you did?
I don't know. Maybe? No. I seriously doubt any of the friends I would have would mind.
I wouldn't. I won't.
Your friends wouldn't mind because they look up to us.
You're so conceited. I want to puke.
I'm not saying it to be conceited. I don't like it. I hate having to go along with everything my friends say.
Then why do you do it?
You don't understand the pressure people can put on you, Brian.
I don't understand what? I don't understand pressure? Fuck you. Do you know why I'm in here?
Don't get freaked over
I'm
it.
in here because Mr. Ryan found a gun in my locker.
What'd you have a gun for?
Do you know what my grade point average is? It's a 4.0. That's perfect.
What's the gun for?
6 trimesters of A's. Even in art and gym. I'm going for 12 trimesters of A's and a 4.0. Number 1 in the class.
That's bullshit. Why do you want to be number 1?
Because I want to. If I want to be perfect, that's my business. I don't have to explain anything to you.
Fine, be perfect. What's the gun for?
I'm not perfect, okay? I can't hack shop. My lamp doesn't work. If I ace the rest of the trimester, it's still only a B. And everything's ruined.
You were gonna waste your teacher? Jesus!
Asshole. I wasn't gonna waste anyone. Just me.
What?
I was considering my options.
That's not an option.
I didn't do it.
357 Magnum?
It was a flare gun.
You were gonna waste yourself with a flare?
Look, I don't know about that kind of stuff. I was just pissed that I fucked up shop.
How'd you get caught?
It went off in my locker. It burnt up everything in my locker. It's not. My lamp was destroyed.
This is better. I got in here because I ditched class to go shopping.
What's so funny about that?
I took a driver's ed car.
It's not all that funny.
Yeah, but it's how we got caught.
Who caught you?
The cops.
Were they looking for a stolen car?
Me and Kim Lim finished our shopping. I got a couple pair of pants and a pair of shoes. She got some records. And we had that special car with 2 sets of controls. And I pulled out of the parking space. And we saw a car coming down the lane. And it was the cops. And we both freaked. And Kim started driving too. And she turned the wheel one way. And I turned it the other way. And we hit the cop car head on.
What happened to Kim?
She has mono. I picked her up at home. She's home for the whole semester anyway.
I can beat that. You want to know what I did again here?
This should be classic.
Nothing. I had nothing else better to do.
Alright guys, we had a good year. We won 102 games and came a buck short in New York. Now the bad news. We have 3 major holes to fulfill. Let's go around the room and take opinions for who we'd like to replace for GMB. Who do you like, Matty?
I like Geronimo. Guy's an athlete. He's big, fast, and talented.
6'4".
Top of my list.
Clean cut, good face.
Good jaw. Guy's the real deal.
5 tools, good looking.
Can he hit?
He's a tools guy.
Can he hit?
He's got a great swing. It's a natural swing.
So you're saying he can't hit?
Nah, he can hit.
Ball explodes off his bat.
When he hits, sounds like he's dropping a firecracker at his feet. Down in the pistol, you could hear that sound.
Sounds like Mays, Mantle, Aaron. That's not what I asked. I asked, can he hit?
He's a good hitter.
If he's a good hitter, why doesn't he hit good?
He needs a little bit of work. He'll be a great hitter.
Right. We put him up against big league competition, and suddenly he'll be able to hit.
Alright, let's move on. Artie, who do you like?
I like Perez. He swings like a man.
He swings like a man who swings at too much.
I mean, there's a little bit of work to be done, I'll admit it. He needs to be reworked a little, but he's noticeable.
He's notable?
No, he's noticeable. You notice him.
He's got an ugly girlfriend.
What's that mean?
Ugly girlfriend means no confidence.
Alright, that's true.
I like the way this kid walks into a room. He's got so much confidence, his dick's there 2 minutes before he is.
Passes the eye candy test. He's got the looks. He's ready to play a part. Just needs some playing time.
I'm just saying, guys, his girlfriend's a 6.
Billy, this could be the next Giambi. Stop. Just stop.
Is that a suggestion, Billy?
You ladies are talking like this is business as usual. It's not.
Yeah, but we're trying to solve the problem, Billy.
Not like this. You're not even looking at the problem.
I think we all here at this table understand the problem that we now face.
Okay, what's the problem?
The problem is that we now have to replace 3 key of our players.
No. What's the problem?
The problem is the same as it always is. We got to rebuild the team with what we got.
Nope. What's the problem, Barry?
We got 38 home runs to replace. We got 120 RBIs, 47 doubles.
Stop. Listen. The problem we're trying to solve is that this is an unfair game. There are rich teams, poor teams, 50 feet of crap, and then there's us. And now we've been gutted. We're organ donors to the rich. Red Sox took our kidneys, Yankees took our hearts, and now I'm listening to the same old shit about having a good body and being a tools guy like you ladies are looking for Fabio. Is there another first baseman like Giambi? Is there?
No.
Then stop looking for one, because what we will wind up with is the McNuggets version of Giambi.
That's a funny story, Billy. Look, we're going to hire 25 guys. We're going to put them through player development and teach them how to play Oakland A baseball. Gentlemen, this is no time to push the panic button. We have been doing this for 150 years. Let us do our job.
Listen, Grady, if we try to play like the Yankees in here, we will definitely lose to them out there.
I guess that's fortune cookie wisdom for you.
No, Grady, it's basic logic, something you don't have.
Who's Fabio?
Okay, Billy, clearly you got something on your mind.
Bill James.
You're not serious. We're not playing fantasy baseball, Billy.
Billy, we had that idea. They just proved it years ago.
Bill James was the night security guard at the Stokely Van Camp Pork and Beans factory.
He thinks differently than anyone else here in baseball.
Yeah, but he's not in baseball. We just mentioned here, he's in Pork and Beans.
Don't attack the man, attack the argument.
I think he just won the argument.
Okay, hear me out. What if we've been wrong this whole time about what ingredients manufacture when? What if we thought it was the chicken that made the chicken soup taste good, when really it was the onions that made the chicken soup taste good? Onions are a lot cheaper than chicken. You see what I'm saying?
I don't have the first idea what you're saying, Billy.
We gotta start over. We gotta rethink this thing. We gotta look where others aren't looking.
Billy, all I'm trying to get at is that we've been doing this for a long time.
That doesn't mean you're doing it right. Grady, do you watch nature docs? Do you know what happens to the runt of the litter? He dies. Look, I'm open to any solution as long as it's not what the other guys are doing. Now, I'm going to Cleveland to poach an outfielder named Brandon Garcia.
Hold on. You're going to Cleveland for a double-A guy?
Yes.
Look, Billy, I've seen Garcia's body. It's in bad shape, and it's not a pretty sight.
Kid wears a large pair of underwear.
That is a big boy, guys.
He's not big, all right? He's doughy, like a fleshy kind of body.
Oh, you mean like Babe Ruth?
He's no Babe Ruth. When he walks, Billy, his thighs stick together. There's enough friction there to start a bonfire.
I'm telling you, Billy, if you saw him, you wouldn't want to go to Cleveland.
Billy, can I make a suggestion? You could get Ricardo Rincon. It'd be worth a trip to Cleveland.
That would solve our left-handed reliever problem.
Really?
Yeah.
I should get Rincon?
Definitely.
Okay. I'll also come back with Joe DiMaggio and Ty Cobb and who would like a Fabergé egg? Listen, guys, you're not hearing me. In what universe can we afford Rincon? Listen, I'm asking you guys to look at this game differently than you've ever looked at it before. I'm going to Cleveland, and when I come back, I want you to tell me something I don't already know. I want to question this game. I want to rethink everything. And Grady, nobody gives a flying fuck about the 102 win season.
Hey guys, what's a Fabergé egg?